but I have a very specific goal this week. I feel like sometimes with marketing, I have a little bit of imposter syndrome. Hooray! Day one is almost done. I might have to make these and sell these on my shop because they are so cute. This is the setup. This is what the tutorial is gonna look like. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't sick of filming tutorials at this point. And I did it. Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to another studio vlog, although this studio vlog is much different than normal studio vlogs. So usually I just take you through my work days, which I'm gonna be pretty much doing the same thing, but I have a very specific goal this week, which is to create 5 new punch needle kits in 5 days and launch them Sunday at the end of the week. So I'm giving myself 5 days to create these 5 kits. I don't have to do one a day, but I want all 5 to be created in the 5 days. And we'll get into all of that in a little bit and how I've already prepared myself to do that this week and sorted different things out. But I first want to give some updates and recaps of my last couple of weekends. I didn't vlog last week for a studio vlog. Last week I posted the payday video, which I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was helpful and gave you some insight into how I paid myself. But last weekend I did my hair and makeup trial for my wedding, and I'll put a photo or a couple photos on screen. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. We did go back and forth a little bit with the hair. I wasn't like happy at the beginning, but we got to a point where I feel good about it. I feel like it's very romantic, and I was happy with the makeup as well. So yeah, that was exciting. That took all day Sunday, and then Saturday we went to a jeweler to look at wedding bands, and I think I know what I'm gonna get for my wedding band, and Sean also knows what he's gonna get, and his is so cool. He has such a cool band. I'll put photos of that as well on the screen. This is what my ring looks like without a wedding band. So basically my wedding band is just going to fit flush with it and match the little diamonds that are already in my ring, so it'll be like another band of little diamonds. That was fun, a big wedding weekend last weekend. And then 2 days ago, Saturday, my friends came over and I made more clay magnets. The espresso machine is all decked out. It's looking crazy. I was joking, I was like, we need another espresso machine because we don't have anywhere to put these magnets. But that was a lot of fun. I spent most of the day Saturday doing that. And then Sunday, my cousin was supposed to come over for us to do another craft, but we had to reschedule, which let me show you. We each picked out a kit on Craft Club to make a woven bag. So that's the craft we're gonna be doing. I don't think we're gonna do it this week. I think next week will be a better time. But clearly I've been doing a lot of crafts, and I've been trying to try new things as well. Obviously I've done these magnets like 5 times at this point, but there are many other crafts that I want to try, including that bag. I want to get into embroidery. That's very exciting to me. I've been very curious about embroidery. I know punch needle is kind of like a form of embroidery, but I want to embroider with embroidery thread and actually make like little pieces. And not necessarily to sell. Maybe one day, maybe I could bring a couple to a craft fair, but I kind of want them to hang around my office as well. And I'm planning on learning how to do embroidery on Skillshare, which is the sponsor of today's video. So thank you so much, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video. And for those who are unfamiliar with Skillshare, it is the largest online learning community for creatives, and they have thousands of different classes that you can choose from a bunch of different categories. And they take a learn by doing approach to teaching, and you can share your projects and your final creations at the end of the class. You can upload photos of them. I'm currently working my way through a class with Kathleen Lyons that's called Modern Embroidery 101, Learn 15 Essential Hand Embroidery Stitches. And in one of the first videos, she shares the supplies that you're gonna need, and I already went and purchased the supplies. I have embroidery hoops here already, but I got some heat erasable pens. I got the embroidery thread, of course, and then I have this water-soluble like adhesive to print the design on and then embroider like on top of it. So I'm excited. I have fabric already as well. Yes, I'm excited to do this one night to start learning how to embroider. I feel like it won't be too difficult. And as we enter into spring, Skillshare is exploring the theme of cultivating a new daily art habit, and they have a bunch of themed videos that you can watch. So for example, they have Learn to Get Inspired by Gio Vescovi, Creative Drawing Challenge, 10 exercises to get inspired. And there's so many other classes that I'm interested in, including Make a Clay Mug, Hand Building Pottery for Beginners, Needle Felting for Beginners by India Green. I've tried felting before, but I want to do like more advanced projects and just do more of it. I actually have some felted mushrooms in my office. So many cool classes. Obviously, there's a lot of creative classes. I specifically chose my interests on Skillshare to be content creation, social media, inspiration, crafts and DIY, textiles and sewing, paper arts, ceramics, and sculpture. So I chose mostly creative art themed interests, but there's so many other classes outside of that. There's classes on productivity, freelance and entrepreneurship, UI, UX design, graphic design, and the first 500 people to click the link in my description will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. So take advantage of it, get started today, and thank you again, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video. Now for this week and everything I have planned. I have planned this week out more than I've ever planned out a work week. I just go with the flow. I pack orders, I go live on TikTok. Like, I have these plans in my head every week of what I'm going to do, but every day I don't have a strict plan. But this week I do. So I would like to try to go live every day this week. Maybe not today, Monday isn't great anyways for live, but that's a big chunk of my income. So I want to still make time to go live on TikTok and pack those orders throughout this week. I might not include it in this video, we will see. But honestly, I've been going live so much the past few days in preparation for this week so that I could like get some income before this week, because this week is going to be focused on making these punch needle kits. So went live a lot, packed a ton of orders. I've almost filled up my Hulkin with orders that are going to the post office today. So I really worked hard yesterday to pack a ton of orders, and those are good to go. I'll go to the post office later. I think I have around 10 orders still pending on Shopify that I need to make stickers for, and a couple on Etsy that I will get to at some point this week. Probably not today though. So I wrote down how I want this week to go. So we're doing 5 punch needle kits in 5 days. Why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I really have been wanting to expand my punch needle kit selection, and I'm not doing it fast enough for my liking. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna take a week, I'm gonna bang out kits and expand the punch needle kit selection finally. The thing that was holding me back is I was just not putting the time aside. I was going live a lot and packing orders, and that was like primarily what my days consist of. I mean, if you've been watching the vlogs, you've seen how my days have been. And clearly I wasn't setting aside time to make kits. And I figured even if it means I lose some revenue this week, in the long run, I'm going to hopefully make up that revenue by having a higher selection of kits on my website. So I'm kind of investing into the business by setting aside the time this week to make these kits, if that makes sense. So if you saw, I think it was my last studio vlog, I was working on a paw print punch needle kit. I designed the label for it, I filmed some content on my phone for it of making the punch needle. The only things I haven't done is create the tutorial and do the product photography and obviously list it on the website. But what I think I'm gonna do is put up a draft of every kit once I have it made on my website, and then when Sunday comes, March 30th, that's when I'm launching all of them. I will set them all live. The other option is to create the listings for them Saturday and launch them Sunday. Sunday, I have plans. I don't know if they're all day plans, but I could also maybe do that Sunday. But I think it would be better to get the drafts up and just set them all live Sunday. And this video will be going up after they're all already live, but they're launching 11 a.m. EST on Sunday. The other big part of this is marketing them. I really want to market this launch because it's kind of big. Like, I'm dropping 5 kits at once. I've never dropped that many. I usually just make a kit and say, okay, it's live. And honestly, hyping up any type of like drop, it's kind of intimidating to me. Like I said, I just kind of make products and throw them on the website and let people know. But it obviously takes more time and effort to promote a launch and like post daily leading up to the launch day. So I planned that out as well. So my plan is to film content as I put these kits together and make them and punch needle the coasters. And every day I will reveal one of the kit designs. People already know about the paw print design because I shared that earlier that it was coming. So I think I'll share that today, and then I'll share a new one tomorrow, a new one Wednesday, a new one Thursday, and a new one Friday. Saturday, I'll just be reminding people that the launch is happening Sunday. And I think Saturday I'll do a video of all of the kits and put that as a hard post and like clip it of making all the kits. But The other days, I'm just gonna share the new kit on my Instagram story, so it'll go away after 24 hours. And I already put up the marketing content today on my Instagram. I'll put some photos here of what I put, but these are also just on my Instagram story, which, by the way, you should follow me on Instagram if you're not already. I'm always posting over there. But we have my first story that says something big is coming. 5 punch needle kits launching March 30th. Tap to see the mood board and take your guesses on the upcoming designs. And I made these last night on Canva. So here's the mood board for the kits. I'm curious if you have any guesses on what the kits are gonna be. If you do, leave them in the comments before I tell you what they're gonna be in a second here. But that's a mood board. And then I put mark your calendars, and I had a little countdown on the screen of when the launch was happening, and you can like click it to be reminded. So exciting things. And I'll share the first kit today at the end of the day. Today, we are finishing the paw print one. Like I said, I need to film the tutorial, make like the actual kit, assemble it, and take photos of it. I also want to do refill kits for all of these. We'll see if I have time. I should be able to do that. It won't require a tutorial or anything like that because the refill kits don't come with tutorials. We're doing the pod, then I want to do the egg today. So I'm doing an egg coaster, but I need to make the design for that and do the full egg coaster kit today. So today, I'm trying to get a lot done. Finish the pot and do a whole nother one, which is the egg. So I think I'm gonna start today by making that design, punch needling it, and then when it's time to film the tutorials, I'll film both of them. I won't be able to show you me filming the tutorials because I need my camera. Tomorrow, I wanna do the flower punch needle kit design. By the way, all of these are coasters. So they're all gonna be punch needle coaster kits. So we'll do a flower tomorrow. I have 2 different colors that I'm gonna do for the flower, which I will talk about that tomorrow. Wednesday, I'm doing a cat design. I'm either gonna do a cat silhouette in a circle or a cat head, like a die cut punch needle coaster. So we'll see. I haven't decided. I'll decide Wednesday. And then Thursday, I'm gonna do the evil eye design. So that's gonna just have 1 color selection. The cat might have a couple, probably will. I haven't decided, but probably would. So yeah, that's what I have planned for the different designs. And I already ordered the materials for all of them. I ordered more yarn, more punch needles, more boxes, and more hoops. And I went through my yarn. I have a lot of yarn that I was able to use for these designs, so that's good as well. But yes, all the supplies have been ordered. Like, I've set myself up for success this week so that all I have to do is do the punch needle and create the kits and not worry about inventory or packing orders. So let's get right to this. I'm gonna start by creating the egg template and punch needling the egg, and then I'll design the egg label that's gonna go on the outside of the box, and then we can go film the tutorials. That's another thing. I got my punch needle kits manufactured with Vistaprint custom boxing, but I'm gonna wait to do that for these new designs. For one, it would hold me back because I would have to wait for them to come in. So this way I can just create the kits every day and not have to wait on the boxes coming in. And 2, I want to see how they sell before I get the boxes for them custom made. So that's my reasoning for just doing the sticker boxing that I was doing before, which basically is just printing the sticker with the design, and I put that on the box to complete the kit. You know what I'm talking about if you've been watching my vlogs, and you will see what I'm talking about if you continue to watch. But this has been the longest intro of my entire life. I already know it. I've just filmed like 3 10-minute clips. So I'm gonna zip it and we're gonna get to creating this egg design. I took a quick intermission to make the matcha, but let's get started on this egg stencil. So the first thing I'm wondering about is sizing, because for the kits, this is the size coaster that you can make. It's, I believe, 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches. And that's cute and great for the circle, but for an egg, I just don't think this is big enough. So I might be able, I don't know how big my egg stencil is, but I have an egg stencil that I make for the business to sell. I don't sell the stencil, but I sell the coaster, which is this guy. And I feel like that's a good size, and it's not too much bigger. That's like perfect. I don't know the best way. Maybe I'm gonna photograph it and send it to my iPad and retrace it there. so I quickly made the label for the egg punch needle kit. I might change the colors a bit once I actually put the photo of the coaster here, but Sean just got done stretching some fabric for me. 2 of them will be for the tutorial when I do the paw print tutorial and the egg tutorial. And then this one right now is for me to make the egg. There's a couple spots on it. The only issue is the aesthetics for when I film it, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. So I'm gonna trace this. I'm gonna get some content of punch needling it on my phone and on the camera to use for marketing. And also, I forgot to mention, but it's 11 a.m. So we're doing pretty good on time. Okay, something I want to film for social media is how to thread a punch needle. I might post that as a hard post. This is how you thread a punch needle. You'll need your punch needle and your wire threader. There are 2 eyes to the needle, a large one and a small one. Put your finger over the large opening and put the threader into the small eye of the needle. Guide it down the whole needle and then remove the bottom of the punch needle and put the threader through the bottom and reattach the bottom. You're gonna open up your threader, grab your yarn and put the yarn through the threader and grab the top of the threader, pull all the way until the yarn comes through, and then you can pull the yarn at the bottom to adjust the length at the top and how big the tail is. Hope this helps. Happy punch needling. I'm just sitting here, I'm still working on the egg coaster, and I was just thinking more about like how I want to hype up this launch, and I'm actually so excited. I feel like sometimes with marketing, I have a little bit of imposter syndrome. When it comes to like marketing, I'm kind of a perfectionist, but I feel like the stuff I post is never perfect. So I'm like, I don't know, I question it. But I'm actually excited to promote these. I think what I'm gonna do when I reveal each kit is just have like a photo of the kit completed. So I'm gonna use a product photo essentially. So I will reveal the full paw print kit today. And then I think tomorrow, I took a lot of content so far of making this coaster, and I have a clip I took on my phone of me punch needling, but it's kind of like from this angle, so you can't fully see what I'm doing. So that's gonna be like a little teaser, I think, on my story tomorrow for the egg coaster, or the second kit. I'm excited. And then what else? I have lots of footage of actually making this coaster that I'll put probably tomorrow once I reveal the kit maybe. And the second kit is the egg, and I can have me like punch needling it and then maybe a photo of the final kit as well. And then I'm gonna use the footage I take throughout the week. I kind of talked about this earlier, but I'm gonna use the footage I take throughout the week of making every coaster and make like a montage or combine it in some way. But yeah, I'm excited and I'm chugging away. I'm a little nervous about time considering I want to do 2 tutorials today. It is 11:30. That's not too bad. I want to take product photos as well. It's super gloomy. It's like gonna rain and snow today. It's March 24th, I think. Yeah, March 24th. I prohibit snow on March 24th. Ugh. We've gotten like ice storms and snowstorms before in April, but oh my god, with the squeaking. But anyways, yes, I'm gonna finish this coaster. I'll show you once this coaster is completely done. Okay, I feel like I'm doing a million things at once. It's 12:10 right now. I imported and edited footage of me threading a punch needle, and I just need to add the voiceover, which I'll do later today if I have time. Also, I made the label for the egg coaster, so I took a photo of the egg coaster, which is right here. That's how it turned out, so cute. So I took a photo, edited it, and added it to the label. And I already have the paw one made as well. So I'm gonna print these out and then I will film the tutorials. Here is the other one. I already cut out the egg one. So that's what that's gonna look like. And now I'm gonna cut this one out, and then finally we can film the tutorials. Okay, usually I'm at the mercy of the natural lighting and the sun, and I film these tutorials out in like the living room area. But now that I have my studio light, I'm gonna attempt to film it in here and hopefully have better lighting. So this is the first time I can film a tutorial with the studio light, so I'm hoping this works out well. This office is getting smaller and smaller every day. All right, I got the table set up. Now I'm going to put tablecloth over it for the aesthetic, and then I need to get all the supplies together to make the coasters for the tutorial. So just need to make sure I have the felt. I need to measure the yarn out and also trace the coaster designs onto the fabric. So I'll do all that off camera, and then I'll show you the setup once I'm actually ready to begin filming. I'm gonna start with the paw print coaster. Okay, this is the setup. This is what the tutorial is gonna look like from this angle. But let me film these tutorials. I'll start with this one and I will see you after. Okay, it's 1:40 and I finished the first tutorial. I still have to edit it, but I'm going to have some lunch right now so that I don't get too hangry. Like I was saying in my last vlog, I need to be in a good headspace to film these tutorials. It just takes a lot of patience. So I intentionally did the harder design first. The egg is easier. I officially do not need the sun anymore today. It's pretty gloomy out anyways, but it was bright enough to take photos. So I took photos of everything that comes in the kit for the egg and the paw. When it comes time to actually take photos of the kits, I'm gonna do that in here with my studio light and this as a backdrop. So I don't need the light to do anything else today, which is nice. So let me go have lunch and then I will film the second tutorial. Then we will get to editing them. Also, I don't know if I said what time it was, but it's almost 2. And at 4 o'clock, I'm gonna have to break to go to the post office with the packages. So we'll see where I am at 4. I will at least have the video filmed, the tutorial filmed, so that's good. Okay, I'm done. It's 3 o'clock and I'm gonna leave this set up because obviously I'm doing more tutorials over the next couple of days. So I don't wanna keep breaking it down and setting it back up. I might turn it a little bit because I might go live and I need the space over there. This office is really closing in on me today. I mean, it's obviously because I have this huge table in the middle. I'm feeling good. I'm gonna import the footage onto my computer and start editing up until 4 o'clock. Then we'll go to the post office and I'll come back and finish whatever I haven't finished. Then I will assemble both the kits and take product photos. So that is all I have left to do. Sounds like it's not that bad, but I think it's gonna take a bit to edit these videos. So let's get going on that. Okay, a little bit of an update. It's 3:30 right now. I have my footage importing for the tutorials and we're actually gonna go to my parents at 4. I'm gonna finish editing those tutorials over there. So because of that, I won't be here to assemble the kits and get the QR code, put onto the kit and like do all that. So what I'm gonna do instead is take photos of the kits like this. So it's an empty box. I put the sticker on it. Obviously no one's gonna know that it's, you know, not a real kit that was assembled in the photos. And I'm just gonna take the sticker off here and make the kits later, like probably tonight or tomorrow. But I wanna get the photos done so I can post them on my story before it's too late. No one's gonna care at 10 p.m. if I'm posting about this. So I'm gonna take these product photos, post this kit, which is the first one, on my story to reveal the first kit design. This one I'm gonna reveal tomorrow. I'll probably get the listing ready at my parents' as well. So that's the plan for the rest of today. I feel like it was pretty productive today. So cute. I'm gonna edit these. I'll post this one on my story now. Very productive day. I still feel like I have a lot to do because I need to edit those tutorials. But I think I'm gonna end the footage for today here and just see you tomorrow because a lot of tonight is just gonna be computer work. I will put those kits together probably tonight, but yeah, hooray! Day 1 is almost done. I'm on track so far. I better get those tutorials edited. And tomorrow I think is gonna be the flower kit. And real quick before I end the vlog for today, I want to share how I marketed on social media today. So like I said, I posted the video on how to thread a punch needle just because I feel like that's fitting given that, you know, I'm releasing more punch needle kits, but I did most of my marketing on my story, which like I was saying is my plan for this week up until like Saturday, Friday, Saturday. I think Saturday is when I'll do like the video, the hard post, but this is my story for today. So I shared these graphics this morning, but I'll just quickly share them. Again, I had Something Big Is Coming, 5 punch needle kits launching on March 30th. Tap to see the mood board and take your guesses on the upcoming designs. And then if they tap the screen, this was the mood board and they could take guesses down here. I had a few people guess. Most people guessed the paw print and I did share that one last week. So that one wasn't so much of a secret, but did that. And then this was for people to set the reminder if they want to be reminded of the launch. Oh, this was my matcha. Okay, then I shared that I was filming the tutorial. I basically was saying I'm doing 5 kits in 5 days. Let's do tutorial number 1. And that was the setup. Then I shared the how to thread a punch needle video on my story, but I also did that as a hard post. And then I did kit number 1 reveal, the paw print. And I was saying like this wasn't a huge surprise because I shared it last week, but stay tuned for tomorrow's kit reveal, which was gonna be the egg, which obviously I didn't say on here. And I said that tomorrow's is my favorite. And I think it is. I think the egg is gonna be my favorite. So that's kind of how I marketed today and like hyped up, sorry, this lighting, hyped up this launch for today, which I feel like is pretty good because I never hype anything up. So I do hype up the keychain designs. I'm like, ooh, these ones are coming soon, but even that, I don't have like a date that they're dropping usually. So, and the other thing I kind of hype up is like when the restock of frames is happening, but that's more of like a notification. I make a graphic and I'm like, frames are restocking Friday. Like it's very different than this. That was a successful day. I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. Today is Tuesday and I'm starting the day a little late. It's 10:45, but that's okay. I'm not going to dwell on it. I just got up late and I just got done with my morning routine, Duncan's morning routine. Today we're doing the flower punch needle kits. I'm very excited. I'm going to do 2 different colors, one with pink petals and a light yellow center, and then the other one with a brown center and yellow petals. So that's the plan. We'll get started on that in a moment, but let me give you some updates on last night and what I did for the rest of the workday. Also, look at my new cup from Anthropology. They're little croissants. I could not resist. I'm actually obsessed. Also, I got a Jellycat, the croissant one, and I put it on my espresso machine. I'm gonna insert a photo here. Sean, I love you. Thank you for letting me take over the espresso machines. It's the cutest thing in the kitchen, clearly. But anyways, last night I edited both. This took me to 11 p.m. by the way. I edited both of the tutorials, the paw print one and the egg one. I started uploading them and then I created the QR codes for them so that I could put together the kits for real so that I just have 2 ready to go. So both of these are completed kits. But then I accidentally ejected my hard drive prematurely before the videos were uploaded at like 11 p.m. and it messed up the processing on those videos and therefore I had to re-upload them, which also meant I had to create new QR codes. So I recreated the QR codes, reprinted them, and I had to switch out the QR codes on the instruction sheets in those boxes. And then all last night they were uploading overnight and they're currently at 83% and 91%. Not sure why it's taking ages for them to upload. I'm assuming it's because they're trying to upload 2 videos at once, but I'm hoping that goes smoothly because if it doesn't, I'm gonna have to recreate the QR codes again, which I don't wanna do. And then also yesterday, I drafted the listings for both the punch needle kits and the refill kits. So I've decided for sure all of these kits are gonna be available as refill kits. So the refill egg, the refill paw, and then the full paw and egg kit are ready to go. I just had to hit active on Shopify and Etsy on Sunday and they'll be live. But yes, let's get to work. I'm gonna start by doing the stencil for the flower and then I'm going to make the flower coasters, measure out the yarn, and then do everything else that needs to be done for the kit. I need to make the label for the kit, I need to film the tutorial, edit the tutorial, get the listing drafted, take photos. Yeah, I think that's it. So let's do it. Also, I have some orders that need to go out. They don't have to go out this week, but a lot of them are keychain orders, so I might pack that up at some point this week. I don't know if I'll film it because I just kind of want to get it done, and this video is, you know, mostly just making these kits, but that's on the agenda as well. I did not go live on TikTok yesterday. I haven't really been going live on Mondays anyways, but I'm gonna try to go today if I can find the time. But let's get to work and I will keep you posted along the way.
I got no reason to be sad. My mood is convinced me that it's bad. With every emotion that I had, but you don't get. Oh my God, it's so strange how we end up being here again. I don't care as long as you get me off my feet. I don't know what to say. Oh my God, it's so strange.
All right, the stencils are made and I'm taking a quick break from doing the punch needle kit to create a video for today's social media marketing. And it's just a video of me punch needling the egg, and it's like not a great angle, so you can't totally see what it is. And I'm gonna put it on my story and have people guess what kit number 2 is, and then I'll reveal it tonight. I think that's all I'm gonna do for marketing today's kit, being the egg. I just brought it into Final Cut so I could edit it. I just like to expose it a little more, like increase the exposure, and then also saturate it a little more. So did that, gonna put out my story, and then continue with this kit. I'm gonna trace the first flower and measure out the yarn and do that, and then I'll do the second flower color as well right after. So this is what the story is gonna look like. Sneak peek of today's kit reveal. Can you tell what it is? And then a spot for people to guess. And I have some music playing over it as well, but for copyright reasons, I'm not playing it.
We end up being here again. I don't care as long as you get me off my feet. I don't know what to say. Oh my God, it's so strange. Your eyes, I get your scent from miles away. It's a freeway to outer space. If you give me air, baby, I swear that will be alright. I'm asking to save it all over again. I'm asking to save it all.
Okay, I finished the coasters. I think they're so cute. I love that I decided to match the yellows so that they just kind of go together. But you're gonna have enough materials to make one coaster. You can choose what color if you do choose to purchase a kit. But I just took photos of these and I'm gonna go ahead and make the label for the kit. And then I'm going to film the tutorial. So let's make the label, film the tutorial, and then we'll see where we're at. Also, it's 1 o'clock right now.
I walk through the fire, the sound of a lion. I found my way back in the end. Baby, I've fallen for you and the way you make me feel. Don't need to pretend that I'm somebody else. With you I can't be myself. That sure is something else.
Cute. I feel like that's so cute. That took like no time at all. How adorable. Oh, I love that. Okay, let's save this. When I was doing the egg one yesterday, I really thought that was gonna be my favorite kit. But I don't know, this one's so cute. This one might be my favorite right now. Or maybe I can have 2 favorites, the egg and the flower, because what the heck? These are literally so cute. That is so cute and so perfect for spring. And look at, I was looking at this next to this kit. They match so well. Like obviously the pinks are like pretty much the same. That's why they match so well. Oh, and the brown. Oh my gosh, I love. Okay, it is 1:15. I'm gonna take some product photos of what comes in the kit and the refill kit, and then I will go film the tutorial. If you're wondering what that noise is, it's literally the river. We live by the river. The river, as if you know what river I'm talking about, but we live by a river and it's very strong right now. The current is like crazy. There's so much water from all the melted snow. So that's what you're hearing.
I walk through the fire, the sound of a lion. I found my way back in the end. Baby, I've fallen for you and the way you make me feel. Don't need to pretend.
just got done filming the tutorial. Another great thing by doing this week is I'm creating inventory for markets. I have 3 of those flower coasters now. We have some eggs, the paw print, so that's nice as well, another benefit. But right now I'm gonna film a video of me assembling one of the flower kits. For future social media marketing, I'll probably post videos assembling them after the launch. But yes, I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna go have some lunch, feed Duncan as well. It's 2:30 right now. After I eat, I'm going to edit the tutorial, and then I'm going to get this up as a drafted listing on my website. So I'm also gonna take a photo of the kit when I'm done doing this. But yeah, that means that the rest of today is computer work after I assemble this. So I think I'm just gonna see you tomorrow, because otherwise it's just gonna be footage of me sitting at my computer, which is not that interesting. I might also try to pack some orders today and maybe go live, but you've seen so much of that in previous vlogs that I'm not gonna include it in this week's vlog. But yeah, another productive day. I will see you tomorrow for another kit. I did just realize though that I don't have the QR code for the tutorial yet to assemble this kit. So I'm actually gonna assemble this later tonight. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. Today is Wednesday. It's 10 a.m. right now, and today we're doing the 4th punch needle kit of this video out of 5. And I'm excited because I'm on track. I'm on track to have all 5 done by tomorrow, which is Thursday. And the reason I wanted that to happen, if possible, was because Duncan has agility on Friday and it's gonna eat up a big chunk of the day. So I didn't want to have to do a whole punch needle kit on Friday, but I was leaving Friday open to finish anything that may need finishing. But so far, I've been able to get at least 1 kit done a day, so that's good. And actually last night, Sean went and played a hockey game, so he didn't get back until late, which meant I wasn't going to bed until late because I can't go to bed without him. So come on up. We have a special guest this morning. So late last night, I was bored. I decided I would start working on today's coaster. I didn't film it, but I will show you it in a second. And so I made the stencil and I traced it onto 3 hoops because I'm gonna do 3 different colors for this coaster. Duncan, you're funny. But I want to show you the kits we've done so far. So I know I showed them as I was going, but this one I haven't showed yet. This is a flower coaster kit. Then I have the paw print punch needle kit. And I also listed, or like did the draft listing of the flower kit for both the full kit and the refill kit yesterday. So all of these are drafted and ready to go. That's the egg kit. And today, Duncan, why don't you just tell them, since you're the forefront here, what are we gonna do for a coaster? We're going to do a cat butt. Not like that. So you may or may not know, I have a corgi butt coaster that I sell on my shop. I was gonna do a cat head or a cat silhouette. I sell the cat silhouette already on my shop as well. I might have to make these and sell these on my shop because they are so cute. So these are probably gonna be a item that you can purchase. You can buy the completed coaster on my shop as well in all these 3 colors. So I'll need to make sure I take product photos of them once I make them. But we're doing a cat butt coaster. I am so excited. That's so cute. So I'm gonna do 3 colors, like I've said 18 times. We have the pink that's gonna be used for the little paws and the bum. And then we have black, orange, and gray. Maybe I should do white, maybe I should do brown, maybe I should do spots, maybe I should do stripes, maybe I should do... There's so many options, but I have to keep it simple because I have a day to do this and I don't want 10 options for this kit. So these are the 3 options. They're gonna be solid colors. I really like this one because it's almost like heathered or like two-toned. It's kind of like a white, yeah, there's different shades of gray in this. So I like this one for a cat. And then orange, I was deciding if I should do orange or like the corgi butt color I used, this one. So this was the other option. What should I do? I don't know. Should I do orange or like, I don't know if this is really the color of an orange cat. What do we think? Well, you're not gonna be able to let me know before I decide. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do the orange, and then we have black. So orange, black, and gray are the cat colors, and then pink for the paws and the bum. What I need to do today is punch needle these 3 coasters, measure out the yarn. Then I need to do everything I did yesterday. I need to make the label, make the tutorial, get the kit up on the website, take photos. I've been filming assembling the kits as well so that I have that content for later. I think I told you that yesterday. And then, yeah, edit that tutorial, take product photos, get the kits up. So let's do it. Also, I want to mention too, I did go live yesterday on TikTok. It did okay, so that's good. I think we had 15 total orders yesterday throughout the day, including the live. So that's pretty good considering that, you know, I spent majority of the day working on kits and not promoting like other products. But, oh, also, I have been promoting on Instagram. I think I showed you that I did the sneak peek of the egg, and then I did the egg reveal. So this was kit number 2 reveal, the egg coaster. And then I shared everyone's responses because people guessed it was an egg. Oh, also, I'm all over the place, but I shared this as well. I picked up some pottery that I painted the other night with some small business friends, and I think it turned out so cute. It's a bunch of little strawberries. I did a big pasta bowl, but I shared that on my story. And then I asked what colors people wanted to see in the cats. I got black and orange, dark gray, gray/white, gray and black, black, orange, black and white. Ooh, there's so many colors. Gray, orange and white. Okay, we're doing orange, black, and gray. And then today, I'm having people guess what the third kit reveal is. I'm gonna reveal the flower kit. So I zoomed in on a photo of the 2 coasters and I'm having people guess what they think it is. And then I'm gonna reveal it later today by showing the full kit like I have for the pot and the egg. We have 2 guesses and they're both correct. Sunflower, flowers, but I posted that a little while ago. So let me punch needle these 3 cat butts and then I will catch up with you and we'll see how they turn out. Okay, I just finished the first coaster in gray and I'm obsessed with it. I love how it turned out. This is the part I'm nervous for though, which is gluing the back, because it can be a little tricky with die cut coasters and I'm just hoping it's not too tricky for it being a kit. Yesterday's coaster, the flower, was die cut as well and that was fine. I'm kind of worried about the tail area. I just finished gluing the back and if you notice I had to make more slits, so this is definitely a more complicated one with gluing the back. I'll just make sure that in the tutorial I put a lot of slits like all around the tail, and the front looks good. So I'm going to glue, and by good I mean like the fabric's not showing on the front. I'm going to glue the felt to this and then we'll do the other coasters. Okay, I just finished with the cat coasters and I took photos of them. I took some content for social media and I'm gonna go ahead and make the label for the kit and then probably take product photos after that and then do the tutorial. I think that's gonna be the plan. What time is it? It is currently 12:54, so almost 1 o'clock. So I feel like we're doing pretty good on time. Okay, this one was a hard one to do because it feels very Halloween to me with the black and orange. So I kept this pink because I really don't want the whole thing to look like black and orange and just Halloween-y. But I did all 3 colors of cats and I added a little X as the bum. I just thought it was cute to add that detail to the graphics. It was hard to find like a good graphic for this, but I think this works and I'm gonna go take some photos now of what's inside the kit and then film the tutorial. I should also have some lunch soon. I'm getting kind of hungry, so that's the game plan. Okay, I just had lunch and I fed Duncan, and I have the table in front of me. I'm about to film the tutorial, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't sick of filming tutorials at this point. I'm just gonna do it. We have 2 more to do, this one and then tomorrow's kit, so I'll get through it. It takes about 45 minutes to film the tutorial, and then it takes me like an hour or so to edit the tutorial. So it's about 2 o'clock right now, 1:58. So let's do this and I will see you after. Okay, I'm done filming the tutorial. The footage is importing into Final Cut, and I also printed this. I don't know if I showed you it, but this is what the label looks like. And I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a coffee because I'm feeling tired. It is 3:15 right now. And then I'm gonna edit this. And after that, I'll do the kit assembly, take a photo of the kit, and get the listing drafted. Another successful day. I'm not burnt out from doing this yet either, so that's good. But let's go make a coffee and then get to editing.
Cutting the power lines, we're done talking about it. A spark turns into fire, and we're not sorry about it. If you're not sleeping tight, you know we're onto something. You hear the streets are crying, ocean turns into fire. Take it to the streets.
I'm gonna finally edit this tutorial. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long. This, I think, is going to be the shortest video of the ones I've done this week, which is ironic because it's the most challenging design. But it's not challenging because of the details so much as it's challenging because of the shape. So a lot of it was just like filling in the background. But anyways, I'm going to zip it and let's time lapse me editing. Don't pay mind to the mess of cushions and pillows back there. But I know a lot of people have their yarn. I'll first go over everything that comes inside the kit and additional tools that are required. Okay, here is the current situation. First of all, look at my office. There's actually nowhere to walk. It's been kind of crazy the last few days, but I have my phone set up to film putting this kit together. Everything is here that's going to be inside the kit. It's 6:30 right now. This is almost the last thing I need to do today. So I'm going to film putting everything in the kit, and then I'm not editing that video. I'll do that later, like post-launch when I actually post those videos, which I know that sounds backwards. I don't like to post about a product if it's not available. That's probably a hot take. I just find that like if it got views or if it went viral, I want the product to be available. And that's just like a personal preference. I know I could be like, oh, go pre-order it or what have you, but that's just how I do it. So I'll be posting like assembling the kits after they're actually live, but I'm obviously doing the promotion like throughout this week on my Instagram stories. Anyways, I'm gonna film that video. I already edited and exported the tutorial. It's actually my longest one, so I was wrong about that. It's like almost 40 minutes. I think it's 38 minutes, which is the longest one I've ever done. But I was very like particular with this one because it was like a bit more difficult. But anyways, that is currently uploading to YouTube, and I already got the QR code ready because I already have the link. Once you start uploading a video, you can grab the link even if it's not live yet. So I did that. I put the link on the tutorial sheet thing. And yeah, after I do this, I'm going to take a photo of the kit and then get the listing drafted. So this is gonna be the last clip that you see today, just me assembling the kit. And then I will see you tomorrow for the 5th and final kit. Also real quick, maybe worth mentioning, I did go live on TikTok as well. I went live for like 25 minutes and we got 10 orders. So that's pretty good. I'm still trying to make money this week while it's doing all this as well. Good morning. Today is Thursday and you'd be proud of me. It is 8 o'clock right now. I got up at 7. I actually got up with a good amount of anxiety and a headache, which like never happens. And I know why. There might be some big changes happening in the next couple of weeks and I'll keep you updated if and when everything is finalized. But just thinking about things that need to get done was stressing me out. You might have an idea of maybe what I'm talking about. But like I said, I will keep you posted. I don't like to share things until they're like 1000% happening. But like I said, it's 8 a.m. It's actually 8:11 and I'm all ready to get started on the day, which is a rare occurrence this early. Also, I might get my nails done today because if you get dip, you know what I'm talking about. They're starting to lift and like fully bend and it is the most uncomfortable thing ever. So I'm glad it's early because I might need to get my nails done today and I need time to do that. But this is what we have for the kits that have been created this week thus far. So we have 4 kits: the flower, the paw print, the egg, and the cat butt. I listed the cat butt coasters as finished products, so if you want to purchase one, you can. And then you can also get it as a kit, which reminds me I need to post my teaser for today's kit reveal, which is going to be the cat butt. So I don't know if this is weird, but I think I'm just gonna zoom in on like the X, like the cat butt. I'll say sneak peek of kit reveal number 4. Okay, this is what we're working with for the first story of today, and then I'll share a photo of the kit later. We'll see if people can guess this. Okay, posted, and now I am going to get started on today's kit. Last night around like 9 p.m. again, I started working on the stencil. I drew up the stencil on my iPad. It was really easy. You'll see why it was so easy. It's a pretty simple design. It's one of my easier designs. I think the egg was the easiest and this is the second easiest. I did that intentionally because I didn't want the last kit to be like the hardest one because I knew my motivation was probably going to be lower towards the end of the week after having done 4 kits already. So this is the design. I'm doing an evil eye and it's just going to be a traditional colored evil eye. So we'll have black in the center, light blue, white, and dark blue. And I've already traced these stencils. I did this right before I started filming this kit. So I have 3 hoops that I'm gonna need today. I'm gonna need 1 to make the coaster, measure out the yarn. I'm gonna need 1 for the product photos and the tutorial, and then I'm gonna need 1 for the kit that I'm gonna put together. So this is all good to go, and yeah, I'm gonna start by making the first coaster, and we're gonna do everything that we've been doing the whole week in terms of preparing this 5th and final kit. And if all goes to plan, I will finish the kit today, and I might be finishing the vlog today. This was gonna be 5 kits in 5 days, but because I was able to finish 2 kits on day 1, it might be 5 kits in 4 days. And obviously I had a head start on the paw one. That's how I was able to accomplish that. But yeah, let's make this coaster and see how quickly we can get this done. I'm hoping I have time to get my nails done because I'm a little fed up with them. Just got done taking product photos of everything inside the kit. I'll do the product photo of the actual kit later. I'm gonna film the tutorial now and then I'm gonna head off to get my nails done. So I will see you when I'm back from my nail appointment. Okay, I just got back from getting my nails done. It's 1:07 right now. My footage is importing into Final Cut for me to edit. I finished the tutorial before I left. And then I also picked up lunch from my favorite place. So I'm going to eat this, edit, and then do the kit assembly video and get the listing drafted. I'm gonna have this done earlier than I had any of the other kits done this week. That's because I got up so early. But yes, I'm excited. I will see you after I edit. Also, I didn't show you my nails. I got butter yellow with chrome, which I think is so pretty for spring. As well, if you ever need to go to the stores, I comes with 2 needles. We're gonna be keeping the needle that comes. Okay, the video is uploading to YouTube, and now I'm going to film the video of assembling this kit on my phone for social media. Alrighty, it's 3:15 on Thursday. I started this video on Monday and I did it. I've completed 5 punch needle kits. I am so excited. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty proud of myself. I knew this was gonna be difficult. I think I prepared for it to be more difficult than it was. It definitely took me all day. Some days I was working till like 11 p.m. I just didn't film it, but I was telling you, like, just getting things finalized or getting listings drafted. But yeah, this was so much fun. And I definitely prepared myself for this week as well. I made sure I had no orders I had to ship this week and that they were all packed up. I think I did have a frame order I had to pack Monday. I did that. But other than that, I didn't have to do order packing this week. I made sure of that. And then I still went live. I'm gonna go live tonight too to make money that way this week. But all the orders have to go out next week, so I'll do that in next week's vlog. But let's do a recap of the kits one by one that are now available as you're watching this. The launch is in 3 days from today. Today's Thursday and it's on Sunday. So first we have the paw print coaster. You can choose the brown or the pink paw print. I'm gonna do it in the order that I made them this week. Then I have the egg punch needle coaster kit. And I do sell an egg punch needle coaster if you want to buy that. We have the flower punch needle coaster kit. You can choose the yellow or the pink flower. The cat butt coaster punch needle kit. You can choose orange, gray, or black. And these are also available for purchase individually, like I was saying. So if you just want the coaster, you can buy it. You don't have to buy the kit and make it. And then last, but certainly not least, we have the Evil Eye punch needle coaster, Evil Eye coaster punch needle kit. This is also available in my shop, but it's available as car coasters. So I don't have it available as a large coaster right now. So if you want that, you can buy the kit, you can buy the refill kit. This was a lot of fun. I feel like it switched up the content a little bit as well. I really hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of this video, and I will see you in next week's studio vlog. Bye.
Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single